fresh sushi in our full-service bar. Interact with our chefs during the exciting hibachi experience or reserve a table in our lounge for a more intimate atmosphere. Bring your date to Ichiban. Delicious food, modern ambiance, entertaining hibachi show, and a friendly, helpful wait staff are just a few things you'll discover.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Montoursville High School. It's Championship Saturday. The girls' District 4 3A final. LOYALSOCK taking on
Warrior Run
to Defenders. I was looking for my sheet there. Paul Bow alongside Jim Webb. Jim, LOYALSOCK 21-3 for the year. They go where Maddie Fox takes them. She is the leading scorer at 13 points a game. Also, super sophomore Summer McNulty. We seen her have a fabulous game the other night when we did the game in the semifinals. It's going to be a great game here, Jim. These two teams met earlier in the year. 54 to 30, The Lancers won by 24 points. Warrior Run, they are led by Sydney Hoffman. She averages 12 a game, Jim. It's going to be a fantastic game here on a Saturday afternoon. Where else would you rather be? We're on Hoopers Only TV and Web Weekly Live.
No place other than with you, Paul. And the Lancers have a really balanced team. The girls have grown up together, competed together since grade school basketball, and all of them will get up and down the court. They're very athletic, and Warrior Run has been a nemesis to LOYALSOCK over the years. However, I think this year LOYALSOCK's just a little bit better than Warrior Run.
All right, we got the anthem coming up. We're going to take a break for the anthem. We'll be right back with the starting lineups.
We're here, Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from B.J. Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight. Wiggins. Baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
Wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep three. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
It's a game changer, baby! We play hockey, fast man!
I run track. I'm the two-time fastest 110-meter hurdler for class of 2021. Fastmaz.com.
For more than 57 years, Park Pizza on Memorial Ave is Williamsport's tradition in pizza. Whether you like it plain or with all the toppings, Park Pizza has your pie.
All right, Jim, we're back here getting ready to introduce the starting lineups for this District 4 AAA final here. Let's turn it over to the PA announcer for the starting lineups for tonight's contest.
LOYALSOCK's coached by the husband-wife duo of Curtis Jacobson and Carrie Jacobson. Carrie was a Datras, Lynn Datras' daughter. The Datrases are like the first family of athletics, or I should say one of the first families. And now the Datras tree is down into coaching, and obviously Curtis is Lynn's son-in-law. And the two have a great chemistry together. LOYALSOCK's not won a district championship in basketball since 2010.
Sydney Hoffman, as we said earlier in the open, averaging 12 a game, leading the team here for the Warriors.
I think she leads the team in almost every stat line, doesn't she, Paul?
Jordan Hartman. Avery Bieber. Emily McKee, second leading scorer on this team.
believe she's a freshman, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of size on this team for Warrior Run.
The Warrior Run's problem is going to be their athleticism as opposed to LOYALSOCK. LOYALSOCK's girls are fast and quick and can get up and down, and I think they're going to give Warrior Run trouble from that aspect.
Juliana Cruz.
Juliana, great athlete, great soccer player, does well in basketball, obviously.
Summer McNulty had a tremendous game on Wednesday night.
Juliana also played on the, as did young Miss McNulty on the district championship softball team. As did Sam Stopper. Just a really good group of athletes for LOYALSOCK. Senior-led, and like I said, they've been working together. Sarah Van Fleet, toughness.
Another name synonymous here in LOYALSOCK I've learned over the last 2 years.
Absolutely. She's the football coach's sister and Dwayne's daughter, Justin, the head football coach, and hard-nosed, tough kid. She'll do the dirty work inside for the Lancers.
Well, Maddie Fox, I was looking, Jim, at some stats earlier, who leads this Lancer team in scoring. She's attempted 150 three-pointers. Is it safe to say she's a shooter?
Oh, I would say so. That's a lot of three-pointers.
And she's shooting 39%.
Pretty darn good.
59 of 150.
Most impressive, Maddie came back off a severe injury and has regained her form off of course, an ACL. It seems to be pretty common with girl athletes, boy athletes too, but I just think for whatever reason, a lot of ACL issues with young ladies.
And you can see as she's wearing the knee brace still on her right leg. All right, we're set for the tip-off here. Sarah Van Fleet is going to jump with Emily McKee. Emily McKee, as we said, only a freshman here, averaging 7.5 a game for the defenders. You go, and the
Sarah wins the tap, but it
controlled by the Lancers. That's Maddie Fox with the ball up top. Over to Sam Stopper, swings the ball to Summer McNulty. Juliana Cruz with the ball now at the top of the key.
And Sam Stopper's part of the Stopper Datris legacy at LOYALSOCK.
Nice bounce pass in low, looking backdoor.
Dave Stopper and Cindy Datris, or Cindy was a Stopper brother-sister from the
Cruz
corner.
for three.
Juliana Cruz been shooting the basketball well, playoff time.
This Lancer team shoots a lot of three-pointers, I can tell you that, Jim. I don't have the total, but there's a lot, as you can see on the stat sheet here. 3-0 Lancers lead.
Summer McNulty, good job coming up, creating a trap, trying to force an early turnover. Lancers in a straight man defense. They will jump trap.
The defenders with the ball at the top of the key. Swings the ball over to Hoffman. Hoffman's the scoring threat here for the defenders. Bieber sets a screen.
Lancer girls doing a very nice job in the man, understanding the passing lanes and 2 passes away.
Jordan Hartman in trouble. Here's a steal by Stopper. Gets it up ahead to Maddie Fox. Fox up, a little hard off the glass, no good. Rebound kept alive by the Lancers.
Good ball movement all the way around. There she is.
Maddie Fox for 3, rattles around the rim and out. Hauls the rebound is Avery Bieber.
Lancers get back on defense, good flow. Again, the Lady Lancers do a great job. Watch how they get out in the passing lanes here with the defense, create a little havoc.
Hoffman with the ball. Dishes down to McKee. McKee running one-hander in the lane, no good. Rebound again, good position by McKee. Avery Bieber picks up the trash and lays it in, Jim.
Coach Jacobson won't be happy with the box-out effort there by the Lancers. Good job cleaning up the trash there and putting it in.
Yeah, timeout here.
Somebody, I believe, is injured. I can't see their numbers, Paul.
Yeah, their numbers are very tough to see. That's Sydney Hoffman that's injured.
You're going to have to help me here with my old eyes.
Well, who's going to help me? That's what I don't know.
Those black numbers on a gray shirt wasn't a good idea.
No. Look at Brad there. He has eagle eyes.
Stopper in the corner, back up top. McNulty swings it.
Back to Van Fleet, now down low.
Good pass into Summer McNulty. She'll get fouled. She'll get to the line with 2.
Summer McNulty for the year on the line, shooting 77%, Jim. She's attempted the most free throws for LOYALSOCK.
She's got a good inside-out game, and then she does well from the foul line. The one big thing, she does. She's a tough, hard-nosed kid, and she can get up and down the core.
First one up and good by McNulty. 4-2, Lancers lead.
Summer was my shopping buddy. Her older brother and Hunter, her older brother Chase and Hunter are the same age, played a lot of baseball together. So during travel baseball in All-Stars, Summer and I would and a few of the kids, we'd go shopping at the malls and stuff.
I love that name. Summer McNulty just sounds like an athlete. And Chase, you said Chase is the brother?
Great names by Eric.
Oh, great names.
But Summer would try to help me with my sense of style, Paul.
Well, she did a good job, Jim. You're sharp dressed now. 5-2 here. We got a timeout on the floor. We're going to stay right here. 30-second timeout. What did you see early in the game here, Jim, so far? I know we're only 2 minutes in.
Like I talked about, the athleticism of the Lady Lancers. What I see is great man-woman defense. My first girls game, do we call it woman defense or man-to-man? I'm just joking, but their defense is, now they're going to slap the press on. They're going to look for traps.
Trying to get across the timeline.
And that's what they want. They want to force the ball to the side. There comes the trap, and there's the steal.
I think the timeout was to get Hoffman back into the game, Jim. There's a pass up ahead to Juliana Cruz inside. Van Fleet kicks it back out to Cruz. Over to Stopper. Back to Cruz. Cruz wanted that one. Back to Maddie Fox at the point. A lot of good ball movement by the Lancers here. You're talking about athleticism, Jim.
Patience with the offense here. Inside to Fox, back over.
Fox back out to McNulty, back out to Cruz, looking to reset here. A lot of movement here by the Lancers.
And the Lancers won't settle for threes. They shoot a lot of them, but they're looking to create an open opportunity. Whether it be inside, that's their first choice, or whether it kick back out, inside out.
There it is. There's that inside pass. Nice move down low by Sarah Van Fleet.
Sarah Van Fleet, tough, hard-nosed kid, strong to the rack and up off the glass. Made it look easy. There's the press.
Steal by Maddie Fox.
Maddie Fox in for the layup.
Up and in. It's 9-2 Lancers.
And that gets you right back in the press, which Warrior Run's having trouble with right now. Again, they're looking to create a trap situation. Warrior Run wants to try to get the ball to the middle of the court.
Hey, that's Hoffman with the ball now. Hoffman jumper. Good. Nice shot by Sydney Hoffman.
Ball to the middle of the court creates a short jumper. That's the way you have to beat the press.
Sydney Hoffman leads this team in scoring, only a sophomore.
Maddie Fox.
Oh, she wanted to pull that three. Swings it over to, that's Summer McNulty. McNulty back to Cruz. Cruz swings it back over to Stopper. They got her open in the corner if they want her. Maddie was open there.
Nice bounce pass into the doorstep.
Swings it back to Maddie. She got a three ball. Good look. No good. Rebounded, hauled by Bieber.
Good job by Warrior Run.
Here come the defenders.
One shot, rebound.
3 minutes, 51 seconds to go, first quarter. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb, AAA Girls District 4 championship game here on a Saturday afternoon from Montoursville. It's Warrior Run and LOYALSOCK.
Right now, I can tell you Warrior Run does not have enough screens coming out of their offense to beat the Lancers.
Oh, Bieber,
defense.
nice move. That's her second nice move.
As I say that, they beat him off the dribble.
We got a timeout on the floor. 9-6, LOYALSOCK leads. We'll be right back.
Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone, fun for the entire family, featuring 40 arcade games, laser tag, 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, indoor trampoline at Fly World, plus slam dunk hoops, dodgeball court, perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Great food, fun, and all the games for the entire family. Chaos Fun Zone.
Looking for a unique, high-energy restaurant for your next date night? You have to come to Ichiban for exquisite fresh sushi and our full-service
with the basketball. 9-6 Lancer advantage here going to early going. Good pass inside. Summer McNulty. Oh, little hard off the backboard.
Good rebound there by Warrior Run. Passing low to Bieber. She has 4 on the game inside. It'll stay here.
Good thought there, but the extra pass, she should have probably spun and put it right up in the basket.
Yeah. Bieber will inbound for the defenders. Defenders with the gray uniforms, head to toe in gray with those blue numbers. Hard to see. Nice hook by Emily McKee rattles around the rim, but she'll go to the line, Jim.
Summer McNulty got her there with the body and across the arm, and good job, the old hook shot coming back. A little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar action, huh?
Absolutely. Emily McKee on the line, shooting 2. Nice rotation, good form. First one rattles out. 9-6, 3:06 to go in the first quarter.
And again, McKee's a freshman.
Yeah, second leading scorer on this Warrior Run team. There's only one senior, and that's Bieber.
Good job on McKee getting the second. Lancers will bring it in. Juliana will bring it up.
Juliana Cruz, 5'3" senior. Swings it over to Stopper. Stopper in low to Summer McNulty. She's fouled, Jim. Good move going hard to the rack by Summer. You said she's tough.
She is. Rack hard, draws the foul. She'll go back to the line for 2 shots.
So not only she can dress you, Jim, in style, but she can take the ball to the rack.
Summer's a good athlete. Another one of the girls that plays softball and does a real nice job for the Lancers.
First one up and good. Like I said, she's leading this team in free throw percentage, shooting 77% from the line. And she's only improving on that here tonight.
And she had a great freshman season last year, and she's only a sophomore. It seems like she's been around a lot longer because of her production and what she's brought to the Lancers. And she really stepped up big last year when Sam Stopper went down with an injury.
Cassie G looking to check into the game. Another three-point specialist for the Lancers. Warrior Run having
Good job.
a lot
Good
of trouble.
defense. Digs it out.
Oh,
back to
nice
Juliana.
pass by Cruz.
Beautiful.
Cutting Sam Stopper up and in, Jim. There's that LOYALSOCK press. 13-7 Lancers lead.
Again, the Warrior Run's dribbling to the sideline is playing into the Lancers' hands.
I was just going to say they're getting a lot of people trapped in the corners. Bieber with the ball.
Lancers back in their man now.
Swings it back to the top of the key. Back to Hartman, swings it back over.
Again, Warrior Run really needs to create some screening opportunities.
Nice pass in low to McKee. Up and in, nice move by Emily McKee.
Good job
using
by the
long
freshman.
arms.
Very nice job. She's got great things ahead in her career. Lancers up.
Maddie Fox with the ball, swings it over to Stopper. Stopper back to Cruz. Lancers going from left to right here on your screen. Swings it back over to Stopper.
Again, the Lancers running their offense. Very patient.
Cross-court pass. Maddie Fox, mid-range
Beautiful.
jumper, buried it.
Sarah Van Feet, nice job getting the ball cross-court. Great shot.
Lauren Watson checked into the game now for the defenders. Lauren's a guard, junior. We got a timeout on the floor. They're going to take a full one. 30-second break. We'll stay right here, Jim. 15-9. LOYALSOCK leads by 6. You said it earlier at the beginning of the game. It's athleticism. They're having a hard time breaking the press, and the athleticism has created a couple turnovers that led in easy baskets.
Absolutely, and what Warrior Run's hanging in there. It's a 6-point game, obviously, at first quarter, but what they're doing a nice job of is getting the ball inside, getting the ball to the basket.
And I'm impressed so far with Warrior Run with Emily McKee. I believe she has 5 to start the game, 4 of the 9 for the Lancers, for the defenders. We didn't even talk about this earlier in the open. Warrior Run has won 14 of their last 16 games after starting off 1-3.
We got a couple subs here for the Lancers. Anna Burdette comes in, number 12 for LOYALSOCK, as does number 3, and Cassie G with the steal. Young Miss G makes her presence known.
1 minute, 13 seconds to go, 15-9 Lancers
And back
lead.
to that Lancer Stopper tree family legacy. Cassie G is Lisa Stopper's daughter who married Hal G, so she's also in the whole Lancer legacy of the Stopper G clan.
Well, I think at halftime, Jim, we're going to get a chalkboard out here. We'll draw the LOYALSOCK family tree. You can connect all the branches here and inform everyone who's
Summer
what.
Naldi goes left really strong there. Cassie G's been doing a great job knocking down three-pointers and shooting the rock in the last few games for the Lancers.
Played a very well played game Wednesday night when you and I were in Shamokin. They played the early game. Over
Nice pass.
Summer McNulty for 3, no good. Rebound, a lot of contact. Looks like a foul on Anna Burdett that just checked into the game.
Sarah Van Fleet's coming back in. Grabbed a drink and
she's going to give
ready
Summer
go.
a little bit of a break here.
Little rotation here. Summer McNulty comes out. Lancers are in their press.
And I think Warrior Run's going to have a lot of problems with this. Well, they broke it there. That's Hoffman into the corner, Jim. Just like you said, here comes the trap. Bounce pass, swings it weak side. Up, good block by Anna Burdett. Made up for that foul there. Lancers trying to run here.
Lancers on the run.
Oh,
Good
Maddie
job.
Fox, she initiated the contact. Very smart play by Maddie. She's going to go to the line and shoot 2, Jim.
Maddie Fox has had a great career for the Lancers. She's over 1,000 points. She missed a whole season, more or less. And she understands how to attack the basket.
And the 2 leading scorers on LoyalSock, Summer McNulty and Maddie Fox, both shooting well over 75% from the line. First one up and good.
She's a solid basketball player, solid athlete. And the foul shooting, I've noticed over the years, a lot of times, and I wished we had the percentage of the boys' team, and maybe you do compare. Usually the young ladies shoot foul shots better than the boys.
I do have the boys.
As she knocks the second one down.
65.5%.
Juliana Cruz comes back in, and that'll give Maddie Fox a little break here. Lancers back into their press.
LoyalSock boys shooting 65% from the line.
Straight up man press now by the Lancers.
And there's the turnover right there. Threw it away. 23 seconds to go. 17-9 Lancers.
I guess it was tipped. I missed that.
Oh, did they? Must have overruled them there.
Into G.
Cassie with the ball, right-handed dribble, swings it back over. Sophia Gardner now in the ball game for LoyalSock. A lot of substitutions.
And Sophia's been giving them good minutes in the districts here. And
oh, Sophia with the feistiness there, 5'3",
of course
sophomore. Gotta like that.
I jinxed her.
Warrior Run
This
will
is a
inbound.
tough spot to bring the ball and bounce from on this side angle.
That's Hoffman. Hoffman off the glass, up and in.
Again, good job getting to the rack. Lancers will come up. 2 seconds. 1.
Cruz over to G, tries it to horn. We've played 1 here in Montoursville. LoyalSock 17, Warrior Run 11. We'll be right back with quarter number 2.
Hey everyone, I'm Jennifer Sheridan, and listen, if you are a business owner and you need to get your name out there, you need to contact us. We have the best marketing material out there. We do high-class videos. We work with Hollywood producers. We are fast. Our graphics are insane. Give us a call. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you a little sample of our work. You definitely need to reach out. Give me a call.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 17-11 LoyalSock leads. Maddie Fox Jim led all scorers with 6 points in that first quarter for LoyalSock.
And the inbounds here, Juliana Cruz has the ball, bringing it up. I guess another legacy. Good cut to the basket.
Oh, Maddie Fox, good cut, stayed with it. Missed a close one there. Summer McNulty rebounds. Cruz for 3, drained it. Juliana Cruz.
Good job digging it out. Juliana lines it up, knocks it down.
She's 2 for 2 tonight from behind the arc. Warrior Run trying to break that press. Hoffman with the ball, and it'll stay here with the defenders.
Warrior Run does a good job getting the ball inside again.
McKee
Good cut.
Up. No foul on the floor.
McKee, the freshman, she's playing very well, moving well without the basketball. Again, the only thing I can criticize of Warrior Run's offense is there's not a whole lot of screening going on.
There's not much movement. McKee in low, another jump hook up and in. Emily Key, she has 5 for the defenders.
Juliana brings it up. Now, Juliana Cruz is Frank Girardi, the former Lycoming College football coach's granddaughter.
Three-pointer, no shot.
Traveling is called.
Sam Stopper drained it here. What do they call traveling on that?
I believe.
LOYALSOCK boys now coming in to the gymnasium here. They'll be playing right after this against Wellsboro Gym in our boys final. Coming up later on webweeklylive.com.
Good job. Sarah Van Fleet with the steal up ahead. Maddie Fox up and in.
And one. I'll tell you what, Jim, this is the first time I've seen LOYALSOCK girls play all year. I am really impressed with number 20, Maddie Fox.
Again, Maddie Fox knows how to score and where to get on the floor. But Sarah Van Fleet, another one of those players like Connor Watkins, does all the intangibles, gets rebounds, comes up with good passes, and just gives the team a little edge, a little hard-nosed edge. And Maddie Fox finishes the three-point play.
Maddie Fox up and in. Good defense there by Sarah Van Fleet. You just called her name, Jim. And she's all over the court. 23-13. Just like that, the Lancers up by 10.
She sort of reminds me of the way Hunter played basketball when he played. Oh, little crossover there.
Swings it over to Bieber. Bieber back up and in.
A touch. Lancers are on the run and bring it up.
That was Taylor Cup for that basket for Warrior Run.
Maddie Fox left wing stepping in. Summer McNulty down low. McNulty will bring it back out.
Stopper for 3. No good. (23-15). Warrior Run to inbound under their own basket. 6:19 to go before the half.
Again, the defenders hanging around, doing a good job getting the ball inside.
A lot of dribbling, though, not
good
a lot
job
of
by
passing.
Juliana Cruz on the ball. Man defense all starts about being able to defend the ball, and the Lancers do a great job.
Hoffman takes it herself, draws the foul. Sydney Hoffman will go to the line, shooting 2. Leading scorer here on this defenders team.
Pretty good defense there by CM Stopper. If we had instant replay, Paul, I could tell you if she fouled her, but unfortunately, we got to work on that.
First one up and in.
And against another young player here, Sydney Hoffman's a sophomore.
Yeah, very young team. Only one senior in the starting 5, and that's Avery Bieber.
This is only going to make them better playing against the Lancers 3 times this season.
Second one hard off the rim.
Summer McNulty will bring it down.
Rebounded by McNulty up to Juliana Cruz. Cruz across the timeline. Swings it to the corner. That's Cassie G with the ball. Now comes up to the top of the key. Swings it back over to McNulty.
And Cassie G is another one of those players. Last year tore ACL and is coming back off an injury. Good pass and got stolen away.
Emily McKee, good defense.
Good idea. Again, the post players of Warrior Run are doing a very nice job on both ends of the court, the defense and then receiving the pass down in here.
McKee and Bieber playing very well. Here's a steal by Juliana Cruz. Up ahead, stolen back by the defenders. Back to Cruz, no reset. 5 minutes to go before half, 23-16 Lancers.
Good idea, but the big, long freshman got her hand up. That wasn't a bad pass inside. Cassie G.
Looks all bouncing in with a lot of trees in there. Tried to get the ball in there. Stolen away by Warrior Run.
Again, the Warrior Run's hanging around, 7-point game.
Here comes the nice crossover by Hoffman. She drains that jumper.
Pretty good looking move by the sophomore. A lot of young talent on the floor.
Yeah, she kind of woed him to sleep there. She kind of backed out, crossed over, and popped the jumper. 5-point lead for the Lancers. Fox for 3.
Bang.
Oh, you can count that.
Maddie Fox.
Maddie Fox is on fire. Over to Bieber. Pass, threw it away. Tried to get the cutting Emily McKee.
And a great job by Maddie Fox. Hits the 3, hustles down. That wasn't her man. She saw an open man and got back and provided defense.
Marissa Pick now checking into the game.
Helped to force the bad pass. Forced turnover.
Juliana Cruz with the ball, swings it over to Fox. Fox back to the point to McNulty. 3 ball on the way. Cassie G.
Cassie G stays hot.
I don't even
She's
think
been
she hit the
knocking
net
them
on
down.
that, Jim.
Good ball movement by the Lancer girls.
29-18, 11-point lead, largest of the game.
Warrior Run now has to be careful. These last 4 minutes, the Lancer boys and girls are alike.
Marissa
Good
Pitt,
job.
baseline jumper,
Down in
drains
the
it.
post. Lancer boys and girls are very similar. They can go on those runs to just knock teams out. And Warrior Run had the answer there on a baseline jumper.
Cruz with the ball. Over to G. Back to McNulty. Swings it to Maddie Fox inside.
Sarah
to
Van Fleet. Cassie G was looking to line it up.
Oh,
Bounce pass.
she's
Van
gonna shoot
Fleet
that
back.
one.
There she go on the way.
Oh,
Bang.
drained it again. Cassie G from downtown.
Good form. Cassie G looks good shooting the basketball.
Cassie G, another girl on the team with a leg brace on there. Does she have any injury also, Jim?
Last year, yes. Torn ACL as a freshman. Lost her season to it and is able to just really coming back into her own now. And she's a dynamic player, dynamic softball player also.
And I'll tell you what, from someone who played basketball, you hurt that ACL or PCL, you push off that. That's where all your strength comes from on your lower core. That's tough.
And obviously Cassie G is Derek G's. Bang. Maddie Fox for 3.
Maddie Fox, hotter than pepperoni on the 4th of July. We'll take a timeout. 35-20 Lancers. 3 minutes to go, Jim, before intermission.
Yeah, and that's what
Looking for a unique, high-energy restaurant for your next date night? You have to come to Ichiban for exquisite fresh sushi and our full-service bar. Interact with our chefs during the exciting hibachi experience or reserve a table in our lounge for a more intimate atmosphere. Bring your date to Ichiban. Delicious food, modern ambiance, entertaining hibachi show, and a friendly, helpful wait staff are just a few things you'll discover at Ichiban, located at 1800 East 3rd Street in Williamsport.
Fox Cruise and
Looking for a unique, high-energy restaurant for your next date night? You have to come to Ichiban for
We are back here in Montoursville, Jim. The three-pointers are raining like snow coming from the sky. Maddie Fox, Juliana Cruz, Cassie G, all with 2 trifectas in this first half.
And again, the Lancers are on that run I talked to you about. They're trying to put Warrior Run away here with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. They have ballooned it up to 15 points.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're shooting lights out from three-pointers. Three-point
Good
land.
steal. Maddie Fox, bad pass, bad entry pass, comes up with it back to Juliana Cruz, who'll walk it up. Curtis Jacobson now signaling out of play. The Lancers are very disciplined. They'll be looking to get a layup, a good inside out, looking for a layup. If not, they'll kick it back out for a 3.
Cassie G for 3, no good around the rim. Rebounded by the defenders. Emily Bieber pulled down the boards. Excuse me, Marissa Pick that was.
Lancer ladies matchup, straight man.
Taylor Coop with the ball. Swings it over to Jordan Hartman. Back up top, and we'll have a foul there on Cassie G.
Cassie G's aggressive. Again, I think I got it halfway out. She's Derek G's sister. So back to that tree we're trying to put together. Derek G obviously suffered with torn ACLs as Cassie has, and Kayla, the older sister, who's having a great start to her softball season at Lock Haven, also tore ACL.
Oh, man. 3 ball on the way, no good, missed everything. Rebounded by McKee, but she stepped on the line. So it's going to be Lancer ball here.
What I see now is Warrior Run's going away from what was keeping them in the game. That was getting the ball down in the post. They're getting a little panicked. It's a 15-point game, and they should keep attacking inside and not go away from that. This will help the Lancers if they keep heaving. Summer McNulty up top. Strong to the right, back out. Maddie Fox. Cassie G.
The Warrior Run is coming out a little bit, playing them, Jim. Maybe they'll be open inside if they want to start
Warrior
posting
Run
somebody up.
has switched over. Straight man.
Oh, nice cut by Fox. Good block by Bieber. Here come the defenders, cross the timeline. Behind the back, that's Hoffman.
5-second call. We're palming the ball. Again, young girl, sophomore, you don't want to get in a dribbling, you don't want to put on a dribbling exhibition. Move the basketball.
1:31 to go before intermission. 15-point Lancer lead. And we were talking earlier, Jim, about the three-pointers in LOYALSOCK. Maddie Fox and Cassie G combined, before this game, 96 three-pointers for the year.
That's pretty amazing.
Oh, man. We got to fall away from the ball, looks like they're calling.
Okay, I'm going to be nice today about officiating, but you call that, it's going to be
It's early yet. It's
going to be
early.
a long day. that one, the game we did the other night down at Shamokin, that one even qualified as a hand check there. I mean,
No.
you have to call this, Paul. I'm having a hard time at the far end seeing.
Cruz inbounds the ball, swings it back to G. Inside to Sarah Van Fleet, kicks it back out to Cruz. Cruz looking to line to three, no good. Swings it back over to McNulty. Cassie G for three, rainbow
Bang.
jumper.
That could have been in one. The defender came into her after the shot. That could have very easily been a 4-point play. Great job by Cassie G, lining it up and knocking it down.
Up to Emily McKee. Swings it back. New player in the game for Warrior Run. That's number 12.
Again,
Elena
Warrior Run,
Wilkins.
another air ball, going away from getting it inside. This plays right into the Lancers' hands.
Summer McNulty bringing the ball, as you said, Jim. 27 seconds. They're going to wait for one shot here.
Summer Minaldi, very versatile. She could play guard also.
Cruz.
Yes, unless if a layup presents itself. The Lancers will take a wide open layup. If not, they'll hold for one here.
Over to Summer McNulty.
Solid second quarter by the Lancers.
Right wing. Cassie G wanted to take that shot again. 7 seconds. 6. Maddie Fox with the ball. Swings it back to Cassie. She'll pop it from downtown. No good. And a rebound by Elena Wilkins. And we've played one half here in Montoursville. It's been all Lancers, 38-20. We'll be right back with our halftime Who's Hot at the Half.
Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from BJ Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight.
Wiggins. Baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep three. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
It's a game changer, baby!
Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone, fun for the entire family, featuring 40 arcade games, laser tag, 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, indoor trampoline at Fly World, plus slam dunk hoops, dodgeball court, perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Great food, fun, and all the games for the entire family. Chaos Fun Zone.
For more than 57 years, Park Pizza on Memorial Ave is Williamsport's tradition in pizza. Whether you like it plain or with all the toppings, Park Pizza has your pie. Along with them.
And we're back with Chris Massey, Ichiban, Sticky Elbow, both sound real good right now. Who's hot at the half, Doc Massey from the Sun Gazette?
Maddie Fox and Cassie G, they're raining threes. They and Juliana Cruz, they combined for 8 3-pointers and 6 in the second quarter. Right? You put on a show that Steph Curry and Klay Thompson would envy right now.
I agree with you 100%, and they were good looks, and they all had good form. None of the girls rushed their shots. Look like they've been here before, even though they're young girls.
Yeah, they have a great chemistry, and they move the ball really well. And that's the dilemma of guarding LOYALSOCK. If you go zone, that's the potential they can do. But if you go man, they've got girls that can beat you off the dribble. Summer McNulty can go inside. So it's kind of pick your poison. And right now, the zone is not working well for Warrior Run.
No, the Warrior Run played a nice first quarter, was able to get the ball in the paint where we're standing here, but they went away from the Lancers got on a run and they started heaving threes, and that played right into the Lancers' hands.
Yeah, and you could tell right away. Curtis Jacobson, I think, was pushing tempo in this game, and the Warrior Run prefers a slower game. They want to be more patient. And I think the combination of the press and LOYALSOCK just raining the threes has gotten Warrior Run out of its game. The ironic thing is Warrior Run was 9 of 12 from the field at one point, and they were down 35-20. So as a team, that's got to be demoralizing.
It's got to be demoralizing. 18-point lead here. And if you're Warrior Run, I know one thing. You got to come back out and work the offense, or this is going to get away in the third quarter.
Yeah, Cruz has 6. They're in a tough spot because now you got to try to maybe press LOYALSOCK. You got to try to do something to shake things up, and I think that plays into LOYALSOCK's hands. But if you're Warrior Run, you just got to go one possession at a time and not try to get it all back at once. Try to chip away at it, maybe get it down to 10 by the fourth quarter and go from there.
And while we're doing our who's hot at the half, the grill's sizzling down at Ichiban. Maddie Fox for a career. Let's change it. How about the career she's had? Missed the whole season.
Yeah, she's got well over 1,000 points now, and like you said, she missed most of last season. That's really impressive too, to be able to still score 1,000 despite all that. And she's been great this year. She hasn't missed a beat. She looks as dynamic as before, and just a good leader for that team. She does a little bit of everything for them, and a really good kid too. So it's been great to see her come back and do her thing, and it looks like she's going to get the cap of her career, the district championship.
That would be fantastic. And one thing I noticed, I saw her very early in the year, but her quicks have really come back. She looks quick out there today.
Yeah, she's explosive. I mean, she was a state qualifier in track as a sophomore, and you can see that, and she can get that shot off quick, but she's also tough off the dribble. And if you get on her too tight, she can make you pay off the dribble or with her passing. So it's kind of a lethal combination.
Absolutely. And then we got Sam Stopper. We can't forget Sam, another great Lancer player.
She does a lot of the dirty work that might not necessarily show up in the box score, but she plays defense. She usually has a lot of assists. So she's one of the glue factors. I think her and Sarah Van Fleet kind of are unsung heroes, but they kind of the glue of the team.
And Sarah Van Fleet,
dirty stuff.
Sarah Van Fleet sort of reminds me of Hunter the way she plays in and around the basket. A lot bigger than she is.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's a good comparison because they don't light it up from the scoring standpoint, but they defend, they rebound, they make hustle plays, and you got to have that. You got to have that kind of a player if you want to be a championship team.
And then we're leaving the other seniors, Juliana Cruz, correct?
Yeah. Yep. And she had a big first half. She set the tone early with a 3. She's got 2 threes, and she's a great defender. She's one of the better on-the-ball defenders around. Not the biggest kid, but she flies around the court and makes things happen.
And I was talking about on the air about a lot of the kids, a lot of good bloodlines there, a lot of good legacy. This girls team, I don't know if there's been as many players from about different families that all come together like this.
Yeah, they got some good genes in the family. The G's and the Stoppers and the Dattresses, all cousins. I mean, that alone is kind of a dynasty there. So the gene pool is strong at LOYALSOCK.
Then we throw in some Van Fleet blood, some Girardi blood.
Yeah, you're right. And it's kind of a jackpot for LOYALSOCK.
You've been watching this, and a lot keeping track of it closer to me, but I don't know if I've ever seen from that standpoint a team like that. Have you?
I don't recall. I mean, you see teams over the years overlap a little bit, but yeah, not like the lottery like that they have going right now.
And I guess the only thing I'd like to add, I wish I had a daughter that was out there playing with this group,
Absolutely. That'd be a lot of fun.
Guess we should wrap it up. Thank you, Doc Massey. Great job as always, and we'll take a commercial break and be right back.
Pleasure.
Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from B.J. Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight.
Wiggins. Baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
CI wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep 3. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
All right, we're back here at the half in Montoursville. District 4 3A girls final. Paul Bow, Jim Webb here. Jim, LOYALSOCK 38, Warrior Run 20, a 21-9 second quarter in favor of the Lancers.
Lancers played very well heading towards halftime and opened it up a little. Rattle me off some numbers there, Paul. You got some good numbers here.
All right, Maddie Fox leads all scorers, 15 points on the night here in the first half. Cassie G, 3 3-pointers. She has 9. Juliana Cruz with 6. Summer McNulty with 4. Sam Stopper chipped in with 2. Sarah Van Fleet playing excellent defense. Also had a bucket for the Lancers. On the other side of the ball, Warrior Run. Sydney Hoffman, the leading scorer, has 7. Emily McKee, she is the second leading scorer. As it turns out, she has 5. Avery Beaver, two nice shots underneath the basket. She has 4. Marissa Pick off the bench with 2. And Taylor Coop off the bench also with 2, giving them 20, 38-20 is where we sit here at the half. We're about a minute before we get into the second half here. Jim, how's Warrior Run going to get back into the game here if they are?
They're not. I'm sorry, Paul. I know that's not the typical answer you'd get out of an announcer, but I just think the game got away from them in the third quarter, and I don't think they're built yet. There are a lot of young kids playing, and I think they're going to be very good here in the future. But I just don't think they have I don't think they can press Loyal. What you need to do is press LOYALSOCK and create turnovers, and they're just not made up that way.
No, I agree with you right there. Now, they did have some success in the first quarter, only being down by 8 in the first quarter. They got the ball inside on the block. As I said, Avery Beaver.
And again, that's what they need to do to control the game. It got away from them there. They started shooting jumpers,
right,
and it really got away from them.
You're absolutely right.
So now if you're LOYALSOCK, what you want to do is you're the predator and they're the prey. Run them down and end it.
Keep the pedal on the metal, as they say.
Yep.
Taylor Coop will inbound here for the defenders at half court. Will be underway momentarily.
And let's not forget, it's a young Warrior Run team, and they did a really nice job in that first quarter. If you're Warrior Run, you try to win each possession and win the quarter. That's where you start. Good drive to the basket. Unfortunately, she stepped out.
Yeah, Sydney Hoffman stepped on the out-of-bounds line here. And like I said, a good Warrior Run team, a young team, 1-2 games in the district so far, looking to get into they got into the final here, looking to get into state.
Nice cut to the basket. Good find, too.
Sam Stopper up and in.
I missed it. Who made the entry pass? The ref was standing in front of me, but
I couldn't see it. And there, once again, trapped in the corner. Ball will stay here with the defenders.
And if you're Coach Jacobson over there, and Coach Jacobson, we got a law firm over there. But that's what you want to start the half with. You run and execute a play, and now you're up 20.
Hartman up top. Swings it over into the corner. Back to Coop. And a walk called there on Jordan Hartman.
She definitely shuffled her feet, and again, trying to get it lined up to take an outside shot. If I was Warrior Run's coach, I would maybe talk to them here early in this third quarter and not go away from the shooting, the jump shots.
Cruz with the ball, over to Stopper. Swings it back over to Maddie Fox. 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebounded by Beaver. Beaver, outlet pass. Up ahead to Taylor Coop. Swings it down to McKee. McKee picked up her dribble there.
There you go.
Nice drive to the basket. No good. A lot of banging around down there. That was a
Sam Stopper got away, I believe, or Sarah Van Fleet got away with one
big check
there.
by Sarah Van Fleet.
That would be good for the Penguins.
Absolutely. Somebody might drop the gloves the next time down the court on that one. Swings the ball over to Juliana Cruz. Cruz with the ball. Nice move.
Nice drive.
Good nice bounce pass to Summer McNulty underneath, and Summer will go to the line to shoot 2.
Little dribble drive create by Juliana. Finds Summer in on the post. Summer McNulty got fouled.
As we said, Summer McNulty leading this team in free throw percentage, shooting 77% from the line. First one up and no good.
You jinxed her, Paul.
Hits off the back iron.
Cassie G comes in. Maddie Fox takes a little break.
Maddie, well-deserved break, 15 points in the first half. Second one up and good.
Did I mention I played high school basketball with CI? On CI coached us with Eric McNulty, Summer McNulty's father.
There you go.
So we worked that in for Paco, as he's known.
What's his name?
His nickname is Paco.
Paco. Is he a rapper?
No.
All right, just checking.
Very nice
nice
job.
take. Sam Stopper, that's her second basket of the half.
Sam Stopper on
Of
the
the
dribble
quarter.
out, goes strong to the basket. Again, athleticism. This is a fun team to watch.
I'll tell you what, good defense there by Summer McNulty. Forced the turnover. Jim, I'm interested to see how this team does in states, LOYALSOCK girls. They got a nice squad here. They're very well-rounded, not one dominant player on the team. It's kind of like a four-headed monster, much like the boys that can beat you from anywhere on the court.
Definitely. I would love to see them put together a run. I mean, Dunmore, who they played during the regular season, they'll have to match up with them and, of course, the private schools. But
yeah, Dunmore, I believe Dunmore's undefeated, the girls. I believe so. I'll have to check with our stats.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, they're very good. They lost a close game, though. They were in the game.
Good job moving the ball here by the Lancers.
Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by McKee. Here come the defenders, Sydney Hoffman.
23-point lead for the Lancers.
Tipped away, ball bouncing around, and we have a kick. It'll stay here with the defenders. 43-20, LOYALSOCK leads, 5:24 to go, third period. District 4 3A Girls Championship game here from Montoursville. Lauren.
Good steal by Summer
Watson.
McNulty on the run out. There's going to go strong foul from
And
behind.
one.
And one.
See a good hesitation by Summer. Initiated the body contact and drew the foul. Laid it in, and now she'll try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Summer did the exact fundamentally proper thing. She felt her coming. She got her body squared up, went strong to the basket and protected the basketball with her upper body and her shoulders. Drew the harm, and here you are.
Some substitutions now into the game for Warrior Run. Alana Wilkins checking into the game. She played a little bit in the first half. Number 12.
Very smooth, good form. Little token pressure here by the Lancers. 26-point lead.
Hoffman with the ball.
Another
Swings it down
steal.
low. Here's a steal now again. Cassie G comes away with the ball. Lancers looking to run here. Now backs it back out. Juliana Cruz. Over to Van Fleet. Swings it back to Cassie G.
Nice
Inside.
pass.
Up
And
and
one.
in again. Another chance
Great
for a three-point play.
Little give and go action. Sarah Van Fleet cuts to the basket, absorbs the foul, puts it in. Lancers are hitting on all cylinders here now.
Sarah Van Fleet at the line. Short. Ball bouncing around. Warrior Run comes down with it. Alana Wilkins with the ball. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman across the timeline, right-handed dribble. Kicks it back.
G on the steal,
Kaylin
coming
Watson.
strong. She sees a cut in Juliana Cruz. Pass, little
Another-
harm, up and in.
Juliana initiating some contact there also. 50-20. LOYALSOCK leads. Timeout on the floor. Full timeout. We'll take one also. We'll be back in 60 seconds. 50-20 Lancers.
Looking for a unique, high-energy restaurant for your next date night? You have to come to Ichiban for exquisite fresh sushi and our full-service bar. Interact with our chefs during the exciting hibachi experience or reserve a table in our lounge for a more intimate atmosphere. Bring your date to Ichiban. Delicious food, modern ambiance, entertaining hibachi show, and a friendly, helpful waitstaff are just a few things you'll discover at Ichiban, located at 1800 East 3rd Street in Williamsport. For more than 57 years, Park Pizza on Memorial Ave is Williamsport's tradition in pizza. Whether you like it plain or with all the toppings, Park Pizza has your pie. Along with amazing pizza, Park serves up incredible stromboli and regular and boneless wings. Park Pizza...
Here, Jim, 50-20. Lancers are blowing them out of the gym here in the final. You said it in the break here. They played right into the hands of LOYALSOCK.
Well, we knew Warrior Run had a problem being down 18 at half. But again, what they got to do right now, go back to winning the possession, try to work the ball inside. The Lancers in a little 2-3 trap here. Extend it out to half court, then they'll drop back.
A nice move. Ball kicked around.
They're using the quick guards as chasers. And when you have they have the perfect makeup for a defense like this. They have the bigs inside that can move well, and they got a lot of quick guards. Obviously, Coach Jacobson working on some things for the
Sophia Gardner coming into the game, and Aaliyah Kennedy. Gardner was in a little bit in the first half. Now coming in, bounce pass. Down low. Nice move, no good. Ball batted around. We have a foul. Avery Bieber going to the line to shoot 2. They're going to inbound underneath. They're going to call it on the floor. No, let's see. Now another substitution. Emily McKee back into the game.
It's been since 1989 that the Lancer boys and girls both competed for district basketball championships on the same day.
Wow. A little bit of this day in history. Oh, nice second chance rebound. No good. Lancers come down with it. Sophia Gardner brings the ball up court.
The Kennedy girl did a nice job getting that rebound at the other end.
Looking to post up down low here. Swings it back to Burnett. Over to Gardner. Gardner back to Cassie G. Cassie let them fly in the first half.
Good job here. Lancers running the offense.
Back over to Cassie. 3 ball on the way. No, top of the key. That was a 3.
Sammy Stopper filling it up here in the third quarter.
Over to McKee. McKee with the ball. Drives in the lane. Jump hook. No good. Block.
Defense.
Stopper with the ball. Crossover dribble. Up ahead to Cassie G. G back to Stopper. Swings the ball over to Gardner. Back to G. Over to Stopper. Left wing back to the top of the key. A lot of good ball movement by LOYALSOCK, 53-20. Lead here with 2:50 to go in the third quarter.
That's the old Williamsport replace they're running there, offense.
Oh, good way to follow her shot by Gardner. Throws it away. Hoffman leading it out for the Warrior run. Hoffman drives to the basket, up and in, switched hands in midair. Nice move by Sydney Hoffman. She's been the bright spot here for the defenders. Gardner with the ball over to G. G back to Kennedy, inside, poked away. And here comes Hoffman again for the defenders. Oh, we got a push.
Cassie G aggressive like her brother Derek. Get called for the foul there.
Maddie Fox checking back in, giving Sam Stopper a break.
Sam Stopper did a great job in today's game.
A really good third quarter for Sam. We have a stoppage on the floor. Curtis out to grab it. We're set to resume play here.
Oh, dangerous pass.
Wilkins will inbound over to Hoffman. Hoffman down low to McKee. Turnaround, back out to Hoffman. Good defense by Anna Burnett on Emily McKee there, pushing her around. No foul. Kennedy, another rebound there, Jim.
Kennedy's done a very nice job since coming into the game.
Maddie Fox, 3 ball on the way. No good, short. Runs down her own rebound.
Great job of following her own shot. You don't see that very often today, do you, Paul?
Absolutely not. Back to Cassie, over to Maddie. Swings it back to Kennedy. Excuse me, that was Burnett at the top of the key. Good ball movement by the Lancers. Gardner. Jump ball. It'll stay here with LOYALSOCK. 1:23 to go. 53-22 Lancers.
So we have Curtis Jacobson, the Lancer head coach, and we have Carrie Jacobson, his wife. Curtis played at Montoursville. Carrie played at LOYALSOCK.
Wow.
So we got Montour Warrior and Lancer blood together.
So, I mean, there was a date on the bridge instead of the battle of the bridge?
Must have been that
Maybe
way.
they met at the bridge.
But Carrie was a tremendous athlete. Great softball player, all-state softball player, won state championship. Curtis was a great athlete in his own right at Montoursville. And they make a dynamic couple. And them coming together to coach together, especially girls basketball. I love the idea, because in today's world, I'd like to see more girl coaches, more women coaches. I think it's definitely needed. And this idea of a husband and wife is just fantastic for sports.
Absolutely. Lauren Watson with the ball. She lost it. It'll go to LOYALSOCK. Last minute of play here in the third quarter.
Of course, Lynn Datris, Carrie's dad, was an assistant coach on the Millionaire team that went 30-0. And he is one of the best fundamental basketball coaches, knowing the game, being able to take it apart. And I'm sure he helps Curtis and Carrie when they want his help. So.
A nice move down low. Ball batted around. It'll go the other direction.
Nothing wrong with that. Good cut, good pass. And sometimes the bear gets you, Paul.
Under a minute to play, another substitution. Coming back into the game, Sydney Hoffman. Sydney Hoffman's played an excellent game.
She's done
for the
very
defenders.
well.
She's only a sophomore. She's only going to get better. And you can see the team goes through her for almost everything. Touches the ball with almost every possession. Left-handed dribble into the corner, bounce pass. Good defense by the Lancers.
Swarming Lancers in the corner. How she got that back, I have no idea.
Pass down to McKee down low. Excuse me, that was Bieber down low. Good defense by Sophia Gardner. She's like a gnat. She's the Anthony Pastore of the girls team. All over the place.
Karen Sarr's in the game too for the Lancers down low.
She checked in about a minute ago, number 24. Hoffman with the ball. Looking to get it to the offense, down low to Bieber. Bieber ran, stepped. Oh, we got a push. Couldn't see who that was on. That's the far end, Jim.
Looked to me like the official hip checked her out. I'm just pulling your leg, Paul. I can't see that far.
Yeah, I couldn't see that far either. Bieber with the ball, and she lost it. Tried to get it over to Alana Wilkins. 11 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Gardner brings the ball up.
Swings it over to Sarr.
Cassie G on the way.
Three
Bang!
ball, count it, at the horn. We've played three here in Montoursville. LOYALSOCK 56, Warrior Run 22. We'll be back with the final frame.
We play hockey, fast man.
I run track. I'm the two-time fastest 110-meter hurdler for class of 2021. Fastmaz.com.
Looking for things to do in Williamsport? We have it all at Chaos Fun Zone. Come watch the game, bring the kids, or plan your next night out at Chaos. With Scores Bar and Grill serving up amazing food with a rotating selection of craft beer on tap, Liberty Lanes featuring 12 bowling lanes beside the Level Up Arcade with Scream's Ice Cream Bar, Golf Simulator, Fly World, and Laser Quest, the area's only laser tag experience, there really is something for everyone at Chaos Fun Zone in Williamsport. Crazy fun for everyone.
Hey everyone, I'm Jennifer Sheridan, and listen, if you are a business owner and you need to get your name out there, you need to contact us. We have the best marketing.
Big lead for LOYALSOCK, 56-22, heading into the fourth quarter.
Well, now it becomes like a scrimmage game to get you prepared for the state tournament. The Lancers are working. Nice play, getting the ball down. Good job, Van Fleet. Rebound. Juliana Cruz swings it around. Back to McNulty, who started the whole mess. Bang!
Summer McNulty for 3. She's feeling it all summer long.
Foot was on the line. They gave her 2.
Hoffman misses with that. Rebounded by Bieber. Back out. Top of the key. No good by Coop. Hoffman in the lane. No good again. Bieber on the doorstep. No good. Rebounded by Sam Stopper again.
Cruz on the dribble out. Sam Stopper, right wing. Picked by McNulty. She'll roll to the basket. Back up top, Van Fleet. Cruz, right wing, dribbles up. McNulty up top. Sam Stopper, back to Van Fleet. Lancer's working the ball nice, Paul.
Stopper, this time she made sure she was behind the line. Good
job.
defense. Good hustle by Sarah.
Sarah digs it out and saves the possession.
Pass down low. Summer McNulty went for the drop step. You can just see how strong she is going to her hole. I'll tell you what,
there was a definite foul there, but
right,
you're not going to get it in a 30. But that's the way you attack the basket.
I was just going to say, in any other part of the game, that's a foul.
Oh, the Red Sea parted there.
Avery Bieber up and in. That's just the second basket of the half for the defenders. Stopper over to Van Fleet, over to Cruz. Cruz back, nice pass underneath. Van Fleet up, no good. Kicks it back out. Ball
gets her own
around.
Rebound. Good job. Again, they're letting them play now, Paul, and they should.
Maddie Fox over to Cruz. Good ball movement by the Lancers. Wholesale substitutions coming in here, Jim.
We got a line change.
Better check your roster sheet.
That's your job, Paul. We got a line change. I'll get one. Cassie G's coming back.
Oh, thank you on that one. Jocelyn Cruz into the game. Maya Patterson into the game. Brianna Free into the game. And also Rachel Shepard.
And as you heard, the Lancer starters come out to a large ovation. Obviously, the gold medal is not in doubt at this point.
Hoffman, spin move. Pops it, mid-range jumper.
Very nice
touch on the ball.
You like her, don't you, Paul?
By Sydney Hoffman. Yeah, sophomore. She's only going to get better, like a fine wine, Jim, with age.
I'm not getting much better, Paul.
There's a shot by Maya Patterson, no good. Rebounded by Taylor Coop.
When does that whole age and fine run out?
5 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon here on webweeklylive.com, Hoopers Only TV. LOYALSOCK in cruise control, 58-26 in the District 4 AAA Girls Final here from Montoursville.
Now Brianna Free's in the game. Number 15, I played football with her father. He played football. Both of us played. He was a senior when I was a sophomore for head coach Ken Robbins and Lancerland.
Maya Patterson with the ball, passes it over to Shepard. Shepard back to Patterson. Patterson only a freshman into the game here. Emily McKee on the break.
Freshman there.
No good.
Good rebound down there.
Jocelyn Cruz comes with the ball. Younger sister of Juliana. One's a sophomore, one's a senior. No good. Ball batted around. Juliana. Jocelyn Cruz with the rebound.
Yes, she is the younger sister, by the way.
G. Back out to Brianna Free. Pass down low. Nice move by Maya. No good. And rebound by Sydney Hoffman. Sydney's exhausted. You can see she's played most of the game here for the defenders.
Yeah, the air's sort of going out of this one now. They're running through the motions, trying to get to the medal celebration.
Well, we want everyone to stay with us. After this game, we have the boys championship, District 4 AAA boys LOYALSOCK going against Wellsboro Hornets. Jim, we saw this game. This is when you and I started our very first game of the year. was Loyalsock and Wellsboro, and the Lancers ran them at it a gym. But again, that was a long time ago, as they say, in a galaxy far, far away, and anything could happen.
Well,
now,
Wellsboro was missing a couple players with injury, and they've gotten a lot better. Nice move inside there, a little hard.
Absolutely, and they ran off. I believe they only have 3 losses on the year. They lost the first 2 games of the Web Weekly tournament.
Yes.
And only have lost 1 since. So.
And Wellsboro has been a thorn in the Lancers' side, to say the least, in district basketball play over the years.
Defending champs from last year.
And there's the only second part of that, and I hate to even breathe life into it. This isn't the gym CI and the Lancers would choose to play in. For whatever reason, never shot the ball well for years.
Yeah, you say
here.
that all the time here. Yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully today, for Loyalsock, all those shots that they missed in years gone by, they're due.
Tonight they fall.
Yep.
Wholesale substitutions here for Warrior Run. Into the game, Amber Axman, Marissa Pick.
Gardner bringing it up for the Lancers.
3 minutes to go.
To Burdette coming off the screen. Up top. Back to Gardner. Free. Burdette. Good pass to a cutting Sophia Gardner. And again, that would be a foul. And
Sophia's tough. I'll tell you what. She's been
she,
mixing it up. Only a sophomore. 5'3" guard.
They got plenty coming, don't they, Paul?
Absolutely. I mean, they're going to just look. They're not going to look to rebuild. They're going to reload next year.
Good pass in the inbound. Nice take to the basket.
Pulled up a little short on that one. Ball bouncing around, comes down to the Lancers. Free over to Gardner. Gardner back to Free. Back swings it back to Gardner. 2:50 to go, clock running here. Maya Patterson, only a freshman. Long 3, kisses hard off the glass. No good in the bench. Bench got antsy there. They want these girls to score.
Good job by Patterson saving the possession with the offensive rebound.
And you can see, Jim, the respect that the girls have on the bench for the girls out there. These are the girls that practice against them every single day after school, now getting some quality playing time here in the district final. And you know every girl on that bench wants one of these girls to score at any given minute.
They're a very tight-knit group, and like I said, the seniors have come up through and been very successful and helped build the foundation, and the young kids behind them, I shouldn't say young, the junior, have filled in, and it just continues. It's a family atmosphere, and I guess that starts with having a husband and wife coaching too.
Absolutely.
I mean, they make it a family atmosphere, and they've done a tremendous job with the Lancers.
First shot no good by Axman. 58-28. Second one up and good.
I think Jocelyn Cruz came back into the game, and I missed who the other one was. Paul, did you get it?
I did not see that. I was watching the foul shot. It was Karen Saar.
Good drive to the basket.
No good by Shepard. Ball will go over to the defenders. Nice crowd, Jim, on hand here for a Saturday afternoon game. The Loyalsock section is filled here to our immediate right.
Well, they usually won't let that many Lancer fans into Montoursville's gym, Paul.
They opened the doors today.
No, boy, that has to be a travel.
Travel, 2 minutes to go.
And I'm joking about that. Actually, Montoursville, Loyalsock the school districts have an outstanding relationship on all aspects, football, basketball, baseball, and they work very well together.
2 minutes to go, 58-29. It's safe to say there won't be another Alcoa fantastic finish in this one.
No.
We're just looking to play this one out. No one get hurt. Get to the medal ceremonies and on to our next game.
You know, I wrote an article a little while back about whoever won the bridge, they would paint the color of the bridge and keep changing it, whether blue and gold or maroon. And it was just a good spoof, but some folks really believed that the bridge was going to be painted half maroon and half blue and gold. What do you think of that, Paul?
So whoever goes paint that bridge, when the police
Here we
come,
go
just send them over to Jim Webb. Saar dishes.
Good job by Saar. She dribbled up, brought it back out.
Alana Wilkins will inbound the ball. Kaylin Watson into the game also for the defenders. 1:20 to go, playing out the string here, 58-29. Down in the corner. And you said it, Jim, even from the beginning here, you talk about athletes. LOYALSOCK is loaded with athletes on this girls' squad. Even the reserves, very talented.
Very, very, from top to bottom, I don't know if I've seen a more athletic girls team than LOYALSOCK. They just, you know, and not against girls basketball, but it's hard to get that many athletes.
Oh, absolutely. My son was the assistant manager last year over at Marion Catholic, who had a really nice girls team, but exactly what happened to them, you know, you come against these other schools, North Schuylkill, Minersville, Monoy area, they don't have 1 or 2 girls, they have 4 that can really play. And Marion had a great season this year. They're headed to States. Coach Paul Bruto, who got his 1,000th win last year.
He's been there a little while.
Yeah, he's been there a long time, and they're headed to States for the first time in a while. They thought it would be a rebuilding year this year, but they've only lost 4 games all year, 3 of them to Monoy area.
My father and I would, years ago, we would go to the state championships in Hershey.
Yep.
And, of course, Coach Bruno would had the ladies there a couple of times.
Oh,
I can't remember. I think they won a state title.
They did, yes.
And we're talking the 80s.
Yep. They might have won 2, Jim,
they
to be honest with you. Yeah, there might have been 2.
2?
2. Our stat man says 2.
Thank you, Brad.
On that. See, the first thing you did it right all night, Brad.
That's all right, Brad.
30 seconds to go. The jokes don't get any better. We're just trying to play the string out here. 58-29. It's been all Lancers in this one.
But I remember my father was impressed with Coach Bruno and the discipline the Marion Catholic girls had and the way they defended and moved the basketball. And the Lancers sort of remind me, you know, of those Marion Catholic
Absolutely,
teams.
Right. Yep. First one up and in, 58-30. 30 seconds to go in this one. Second one up and good.
We're down under 30 seconds, Paul.
By Elena Wilkins.
So we'll stay here. I shouldn't say we'll stay here. We'll have the medal presentation, obviously. We'll have that for you watching at home. And then hopefully we can grab the coach, do a couple interviews, and that'll take us right up to the boys' game, Paul.
Sounds good. Oh, look at that. Jocelyn Cruz trying to go through the traffic.
And I will have Doc Massey after the game quick. Giving us a little wrap-up.
Oh, yeah, Doc's doing a great job for us this year. Always good to talk to him. No good. 7 seconds. Clock ticking down. 5 seconds. And LOYALSOCK fans letting their Lancers hear it. There's your horn. It's a final score. The Lancers are District 4 AAA champions, 58-31 over Warrior Run. As you can see the girls celebrating on the court, Jim, that's always a great sign.
Absolutely, and it was one of the Lancers' goals from the beginning of the season. They knew they had the firepower, and sometimes the toughest things to achieve are those what you are supposed to. So now they have the district title under their belt, and they'll go out in the state tournament. I think they're going to represent District 4 in a tremendous way.
And like I said, I haven't seen a lot of girls basketball this year, but like we talked about earlier, Jim, well-versed team. They're 6 deep on that bench. You know, they're 6 deep. Cassie G coming off the bench, draining 3 3-pointers, playing stellar defense. And even the girls who don't play a lot regularly tonight got some action in, and they played very well. This Lancer team is going to be a force to be reckoned with.
So now what we'll do is we'll line the teams up. The Lancers will receive their gold medals for winning the district championship. And, of course, Warrior Run will get silver. And I'll let that to you, Paul, as they go through the girls and anything you want to throw in. I'll come in behind you here.
All right. Well, as long as we can see, we'll be okay here.
Well, maybe we can't see, but
it's going to be. Well, they'll be announcing them here.
People will tell you I haven't been able to see for a long time.
Well, you're very, very big fan of officials. That's all. You were good to sort of first game.
I thought you were going to say the officials can't see. I thought you were.
Well, they can't see either.
I thought you were going to lead right into that one, but
they can't see either. Here we got the final stats here for LOYALSOCK here. Maddie Fox with 18 on the night. Led the Lancers. McNulty had 10. Cassie G with 9. Cruz with 8. Stopper with 9. Big third quarter for Sam Stopper, and Van Fleet with only 4 points, but she's the Connor Watkins just said of this team.
And the Hunter Webb. I mean, she reminds me a lot of Hunter, the way she's on the floor half the game.
And they're announcing Warrior Run right now. Congratulations on a great season.
And they'll advance to the state
They'll
tournament.
go to the states also, right? I hear it, 2 seniors on the whole roster. That is definitely a feat in itself.
And Kevin McNamara, a longtime official, and is the game manager today. He's retired from officiating, I believe. I'm having trouble seeing over there, but he's a good gentleman to run this ceremony.
I'm going to stand up here, Jim, see if I can see here.
Why don't we take a
We're going to take a break. Yeah, we'll be right back. 60-second break. We'll be right back in a minute for a recap.
Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from B.J. Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight.
Wiggins. Baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
Wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep 3. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
All right, we're back here in Montoursville. Awards presentation. For Warrior Run. Jim Hoffman led the way with 11 points. She played a good game.
She actually
for only a
did.
sophomore.
Played a real nice game.
Played most of the game. Emily McKee, a freshman, chipped in with 7. Avery Bieber had 6. Pick, Wilkins, and Axman all had 2. Young team, 2 seniors on the roster. You know they'll be back next year.
Yeah, they'll do their work in the offseason. Like you said, they have a great core group coming back, follow up next year.
Wow, first trip since 1995, Jim.
Fantastic for the defenders.
Warrior Run out of Turbinville.
Turbinville, Pennsylvania.
Played a lot of softball in Turbinville years ago.
And now the district champion Lancers will get the hardware.
And for the 2019 district champion, first of all, the most important guy from Toursville High School class of 2009, Curtis Jacobson.
Head coach Curtis Jacobson. I think they said class of 2009.
He said most important from Montoursville. Kirk Bauer.
Kurt Bauer, an assistant coach also. The battle of the bridge and the rivalry live on. Ashley Andrews, young
Ninth
Lancer,
grader, freshman.
In a boot.
Riley French, another freshman.
And these are obviously probably girls that play on the JV team.
Yep.
They bring them along for the district championship run, and they're at practice all year long like everybody else. So they're awarded district championship medals and should be.
Grace Baylor.
Coach Jacobson being assisted with the medals by Coach Jacobson.
Leah Kennedy played some good minutes tonight, Jim.
She did. She did a nice job inside.
Only a freshman. Maya Patterson, she got in at the last minute. Couple minutes. Another freshman. Jocelyn Cruz playing some tough minutes.
Young Miss Cruz did a nice job when she got in.
Now Sophia Gardner, like a pit bull in there, Jim. Tough as nails.
Cassie G can flat out shoot the rock.
9 points, all 3-pointers.
Summer McNulty.
Jim's fashion consultant.
That's right.
She had 10.
Summer's only a sophomore.
Corinne Saar played some minutes here.
Did a nice job.
Second half, nice job. Anna Burnett got a couple nice blocks to set the tone in that third quarter. Sarah Van Fleet.
Tough as nails, Sarah
Absolutely.
Van Fleet. Juliana Cruz.
Great job on the boards. Great job. Second chance keeping balls alive. Juliana Cruz ran the point. Sam Stopper, 8 points. 9 points, excuse me.
Played outstanding.
Yep.
Maddie Fox, and it's Mark Musina on the microphone over there. I was trying to look over. Mark's doing a great job with the presentation and making it, putting a little personal.
18 points for Maddie Fox. Brianna Free.
Again, LOYALSOCK's first championship in years since 2010 for the championship. And obviously Curtis Jacobson's. Katie does a great job keeping all Lancer athletes on the floor, on the court, on the field. Ben Larson does the scorekeeping for the Lancers. Teacher at the school. And Carrie Jacobson, who obviously is the wife of the husband-wife duo.
Mark said she does all the work.
Yep. A very nice job by Mark personalizing the award ceremony. Yes. So now we'll get that the picture every student athlete wants with the trophy here.
Gonna make sure we're not in the background of that picture, Jim. Nobody wants to see us in that.
That's for sure. So after this, we'll hopefully grab the coach and maybe a player. We'll be moving right on to the boys' game. Why don't we take a quick commercial break and come right back?
Sounds good. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Final score 58-31. Lancers win District 4.
Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from BJ Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight.
Wickens. Baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
Wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep three. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
It's a game changer, baby!
Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone, fun for the entire family, featuring 40 arcade games, laser tag, 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, indoor trampoline at Fly World, plus slam dunk hoops, dodgeball court, perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Great food, fun, and all the games for the entire family. Chaos Fun Zone.
For more than 57 years, Park Pizza on Memorial Ave is Williamsport's tradition in pizza. Whether you like it plain or with all the toppings, Park Pizza has your pie. Along with amazing pizza, Park serves up incredible stromboli and regular and boneless wings. Park Pizza opens daily at 4. Dine in, take out, or have it delivered. Call 570-322-9024 for the unmistakable taste.
Right up top there. And we're back here, head coach Curtis Jacobson. First thing, congratulations. District championship, your first. Doesn't get much better than that, does it?
No, it doesn't. It makes it a little bit special, too, on my alma mater, home floor. So just proud of the girls. They played really hard today.
Great coming together of Lancer Blood and Warrior Run. Of course, your wife is a Datris. You married her. She's Jacobson now. But how special is that? I talked about it on the air. Husband-wife duo. We need more of this in athletics. How special is that for you two to work together and bring home a district title?
You know, if we didn't do it together, I don't know when I'd see her because we're always in the gym. But, you know, she's pushing me. I'm pushing her to do everything we possibly can for these girls. The girls give it back to us. So it is pretty special to coach together.
Absolutely. And let's talk about your team a little bit. Sometimes the big X on your back is a tough thing to. That X was on your back. It really wouldn't have been a good season unless you won a district title. How tough is that?
Like you said, we knew we were going to get everyone's best shot this year, unfortunately we lost 3 of them, but we lost to 3 really good basketball teams, and I think that's what made us better, to be able to handle the pressure and be able to handle things that different teams give us.
And I love the schedule you played, and now you're playing with house money, state tournament time.
Yeah, we have Holy Redeemer next Friday. I've seen them 3 times. We're going to give it our best shot. They're a really good basketball team, but I think we are a pretty good basketball team too, and we're going to see what we can do.
One thing we talked about in the air a lot is the athleticism from top to bottom of your team. I said I've watched girls basketball for a lot of years, but I don't know if I've ever seen a team from the one to the end of the bench with athleticism like you have.
Yeah, and I don't mean this in the wrong way, but I didn't want us to ever play like a traditional girls basketball team. I wanted us to look like a guys team that is athletic and they play fast and physical. And I thought tonight we did that.
Absolutely. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Get a good meal after you enjoy the boys' final.
Yes, absolutely.
Take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from BJ Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight.
Watkins, baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
CI wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep 3. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
It's a game changer, baby!
Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone, fun for the entire family, featuring 40 arcade games, laser tag, 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, indoor trampoline at Fly World, plus slam dunk hoops, dodgeball court, perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Great food, fun, and all the games for the entire family. Chaos Fun Zone.
For more than 57 years, Park Pizza on Memorial Ave is Williamsport's tradition in pizza. Whether you like it plain or with all the toppings, Park Pizza has your pie. Along with amazing pizza, Park serves up incredible stromboli and regular and boneless wings. Park Pizza opens daily at 4. Dine in, take out, or have it delivered. Call 570-322-9024 for the unmistakable taste of Park Pizza. 1701 Memorial Ave in Williamsport. Looking for things to do in Williamsport? We have it all at Chaos Fun Zone. Come watch the game, bring the kids, or plan your next night out at Chaos. With Scores Bar and Grill serving up amazing food with a rotating selection of craft beer on tap, Liberty Lanes featuring 12 bowling lanes beside the Level Up Arcade with Scream's Ice Cream Bar, Golf Simulator, Fly World, and Laser Quest, the area's only laser tag experience, there really is something for everyone at Chaos Fun Zone in Williamsport. Crazy fun for everyone.
We play hockey, fast man.
I run track. I'm the two-time fastest 110-meter hurdler for class of 2021. Fastmaz.com.
Looking for a unique, high-energy restaurant for your next date night? You have to come to Ichiban for exquisite fresh sushi and our full-service bar. Interact with our chefs during the exciting hibachi experience or reserve a table in our lounge for a more intimate atmosphere. Bring your date to Ichiban. Delicious food, modern ambiance, entertaining hibachi show, and a friendly, helpful wait staff are just a few things you'll discover at Ichiban, located at 1800 East 3rd Street in Williamsport.
We're here, Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from BJ Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight.
Wiggins. Baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
Wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep three. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
It's a game changer, baby.
Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone, fun for the entire family, featuring 40 arcade games, laser tag, 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, indoor trampoline at Fly World, plus slam dunk hoops, dodgeball court, perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Great food, fun, and all the games for the entire family. Chaos Fun Zone.
Looking for things to do in Williamsport? We have it all at Chaos Fun Zone. Come watch the game, bring the kids, or plan your next night out at Chaos. With Scores Bar and Grill serving up amazing food with a rotating selection of craft beer on tap, Liberty Lanes featuring 12 bowling lanes beside the Level Up Arcade with Scream's Ice Cream Bar, Golf Simulator, Fly World, and Laser Quest, the area's only laser tag experience, there really is something for everyone at Chaos Fun Zone in Williamsport. Crazy fun for everyone. Looking for a unique, high-energy restaurant for your next date night? You have to come to Ichiban for exquisite fresh sushi and our full-service bar. Interact with our chefs during the exciting hibachi experience or reserve a table in our lounge for a more intimate atmosphere. Bring your date to Ichiban. Delicious food, modern ambiance, entertaining hibachi show, and a friendly, helpful wait staff are just a few things you'll discover at Ichiban.
Welcome back here. I got some Happy Lancer girls basketball players. Show me the hardware here. How good does that feel?
Feels really good.
Well, we'll start with you, Summer, because you're the young one in the bunch, and then we'll move on. What does this mean to be able to send the seniors off this way?
Oh my God, this is great. I mean, I know personally, together we've been working for this for 2 years, and them especially 3 years. It's just a great feeling.
And you got a couple more years coming, but sometimes I think the championships that feel the best are when the seniors win them and you're young. How do you?
Oh my gosh, it's great. We play such a team collective basketball, and I don't think no one really cares who scores or what. And it's great that we can all produce points and play good defense.
Maddie Fox, you scored 1,000 points. You missed a whole year with the knee injury. How good does this feel for you?
It feels awesome. I mean, coming back from an ACL injury, it's one of the best things you could ask for. That's awesome.
And obviously, bigger plans ahead, state tournament, but to me, you're always playing with house money. This is what you want to win.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the state tournament for sure.
So, anybody you want to give a shout out to for helping you get to this point?
Oh man, my family, my team, God, everyone.
Excellent, outstanding. Juliana Cruz, you come from an athletic family. I talked about it on the air. How good does this feel for you to end this way?
It feels great. We've been working, like Summer said, for the last 3 years for this, and now that we finally gotten the gold, we're really happy.
Well, outstanding. And how supportive is obviously AC, but how about Coach Girardi? I see him at every game.
Yeah, he's so supportive. I don't even know if he's missed a game. He's at my soccer games, my basketball games, my softball games. I love him, and I'm glad he can be here to watch it.
And I talked a lot in the air about the legacies with the families and Sam Stopper, the whole Datris Stopper legacy going on. How does this feel to you and everything you've been through?
It feels really good. I mean, to have all those expectations with having a really athletic family, it feels so good to finally win a district championship.
You were missing one. You had to.
Hey everyone, I'm Jennifer Sheridan, and listen, if you are a business owner and you need to get your name out there, you need to contact us. We have the best marketing material out there. We do high-class videos. We work with Hollywood producers. We are fast. Our graphics are insane. Give us a call. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you a little sample of our work. You definitely need to reach out. Give me a call.
Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from BJ Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight.
Wiggins, baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
Wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep three. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
It's a game changer, baby!
Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from BJ Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight.
Wiggins, baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
Wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep three. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
It's a game changer, baby!
Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone.
Congratulations, Summer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb. Jim, second half of the doubleheader. Let's recap a little bit about the first game. 58-31, LOYALSOCK getting the District 4 Girls 3A Championship. Never a doubt.
Well, it was so good for me to talk to the girls and see the smiles. I mean, I've obviously watched these girls grow up, and a lot of them are seniors, but just the excitement that comes with winning a district championship and playing with your longtime friends that you grew up with, and now they move on to the state tournament. It's just a special time.
Yeah, it was absolutely a great scene to see here in Montoursville, but now it's almost like the main event of the evening. It's for the District 4 AAA Boys Championship. LOYALSOCK, we've been following them all year, Jim. 25-1. Whoa! We got a ball coming over to the table here. Everybody's all right.
Anyway.
Carter Whitmer threw the ball over here. We'll remember that, Jim. But anyway, it's on like Donkey Kong. LOYALSOCK, we've been following them since day one. And
had them, yep.
Day one, they defeated this Wellsboro Hornets team. There was some missing players. We talked about that earlier. Now they are all back. It's a different season, a second season.
great job this year sharing the basketball, and that's important. And on defense, he's a scrappy little guy that you never want underneath you. Bigger players don't like little players getting underneath him. He's always in there, and I always point out he gets to the glass as good as any small player I've watched. He's always in there pulling out rebounds.
And you talk about rebounds, let's talk no farther than Connor Watkins. He averages 10 points a game, but on the offensive glass, 109 rebounds, 101 defensive rebounds. By my idiot math here, that's 210, Jim, rebounds for the year for Connor Watkins, and also leads this team. I say this every single game. He leads this team in assists with 140. No one is even close.
I always say he does yeoman's work. He's a stat sheet stuffer with all the stuff he does. A lot of times it'll fly under the radar. He averages about 12 points a game, I believe. And that isn't his major contribution. It's all the loose balls. It's all the 50-50 balls. It's the rebounding. It's the passing. And when things get tough, he can score. I mean, he can score. Like I always said, he scored 30 points as a freshman.
Yeah, he could do a little bit of it all. He averages 25 minutes a game. Like I said this early in the season with LOYALSOCK, the bench is the key going forward to the state tournament, looking forward, getting some quality minutes out of Reese Watkins, who is now back. Bam Brema, we talked about him. He's getting better and better every game.
I'm a big Bam fan, you know that. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Wednesday night, Jared Verse, he kept egging him on. He kept trying to get inside his